Hey everybody, Crystal B here, and I want to say happy June and a big happy birthday to all my Gemini. This is your season, and because of that, I do think there's going to be a big buzz in the air. Lots of information flowing here, there, and everywhere. That's especially the case because we're going to have a big Gemini super new moon mid-month, so that's something to definitely keep your eye on in regards to hotspot dates. There's going to be a lot of other planetary shifts that we really need to keep our eye on as well. And one of my biggest pieces of advice for June is to get your energy outlet on. The planet of action and energy is going to be going retrograde at the end of the month. And Mars, that's our action planet, he only does this every 2 years or so. So this is a pretty big shift, and one to really kind of be in tune with. You really are going to need to be aware of how you're getting your energy out, because energy is going to be going very slowly, and we want to make sure that we are taking care of ourselves because there's a lot of tendencies to lash out during that period. So more information in my monthly horoscopes on Mars retrograde. Lots of other things going on too in the planetary pipeline. We've got Neptune turning retrograde, which is going to cause emotions. And I think a lot of you can appreciate that we're in an emotional playing field already. So that's like, what? More emotions? But all these emotions are actually causing quite a bit of opportunity. So if you haven't felt any opportunity yet, we still are in a good zone for the first part of the month. We've got Venus, Neptune, Jupiter all working very harmoniously together. At the very least, maybe you just want to hold somebody's hand, give back to somebody, get a little bit more altruistic. So maybe it's not about what you're getting, but what you're giving, because that's the combination. That's what that combination is about as well. We've got a pretty intense full moon at the end of the month, right around that same time that Mars goes retrograde. That's going to fall in the sign of Capricorn. So I called my full moon article for the month Karmic Dance. It's going to have a lot of karmic undertones. I've been really kind of immersed in the karma playing field myself recently. I've been doing a lot of past life regressions, testing the waters. I just came back from my training and having a lot of insight and revelations and helping people with unraveling their karma and their karmic patterns. So that's pretty cool. So I think that full moon is definitely going to bring more of that out. What are our patterns? What do we need to cut? What do we need to keep? And Capricorn is a sign that means business. So, we're going to definitely need to make some decisions with that one. There's a lot of relationship stuff going on earlier in the month. We've got Pluto and Venus in a little bit of a tango. That's going to be causing for some intense attraction for some of us. For others, it's going to be making us feel like somebody's not making you happy. Again, you want to kind of get the lowdown of that in my monthly horoscopes and see if your sign is going to be affected by that, because it's definitely something to be aware of and to know when you should put yourself out there and when you need to lay low as well. The last thing I want to mention about the month of June is that it really is a good time to experiment. Gemini is a shapeshifter, and I think that we're going to really feel and see the necessity to try and experiment with some new things. Again, have your eyes of clarity on, because we still have this morphing energy around helping us to put our rose-colored glasses on, so those have to come off. But at the same time, I think it's really good to experiment, try some new things, and really get ready for that very important Mars shift at the end of the month, because we need to have a place to kind of, have a little fun or do something to expel all of these emotions that are building. So that's all I got to say for right now. More in my monthly horoscopes. Definitely keep an eye on all the updates, and good luck where the month of June takes you. Bye guys, until next month.